Right, what has happened today is we're just about to start modifying the door pockets and putting window switches in. But we've got some black door pockets. And we had them kindly sent out by a subscriber who is a patron as well. And they just turned up in the post. And he says he doesn't want to be named. I think the reason why he might not want to be named is because his missus might find out that he's bought some door cards and get him in bother. So thank you very much. We now have a full set of black door cards. And I am about to cut them up to put the window switch in. Because there's no other way to do it with the Camblelski wiring setup we have. Because there's too many wires to use a normal Vauxhall Cavalier window switch. So, yeah, I'm going to cut them up. But where I'm cutting them up, it's got a lovely little split there. So I should be able to hide that up. So thank you so much for sending us these door cards out. That is absolutely, like, thank you very, very much. Right, that's the radiator pack in, the aircon, the intercooler. Made some little brackets, had to notch out there, and then I will work out. I'm going to put we've got a crash bar that bolts on, but I'm going to see if I can maybe get a piece of tube in there or a piece of box section just to add a little bit more structure of where we've had to chop in there. But remember, you've got that solid cross member across the bottom there. You've got the one there that was all smashed off. It was hanging off in that corner. But at some point, we're running out of time now. I'll sort this out, but if I can just get a bit of extra strength on there. So I've done the bracket for the electric power steering. So engine in now, and that is it. That is it, the final stage. And then we've got the gearbox mounts to sort out, the front dog leg and the rear dog leg. Right, so what's going on in this time lapse with me sitting having a brew is when we realised, oh bugger, we fitted the wrong intercooler. And when I say oh bugger, I mean that in light terms. So everything that we'd done with the slam panel and mocking it up for the radiator pack and all the rad packs to fit in doesn't work. So this is when I had to hack away and chop the front of the car off. Let's move on and then you'll see what else I did to rectify it. Massive issues with the Cavalier. Obviously I haven't got a pipe bender, and my lovely invention that I was doing down there would have worked, but then I thought I better check and make sure the lights fit, and the lights don't fit. So I've had to come to this garage up here, up Dale, and see this guy. If you don't know who this guy is, where have you been? We've come to see John. And I don't like pestering John, but times are getting hard. Your workbench has got smaller. Where's your big bench? He's cut it up. He's cut his big bench up.
But I did.
This is John.
I'd have 2 benches for 2 jobs, and now I should just have 1 big bench for 1 job.
Everybody loves John. Do you like my fabrication skills? Did it all by myself, John, that?
Yeah.
I was well impressed for. I'm not ringing John.
You've got the angle, like the orientation, perfect.
There's nothing wrong with me orientation. I
shouldn't
tried.
say that really, because I might make it wrong when I do it.
I tried to do my orientation. I learned all about that. Rotations. The angles of the dangles. Right, me and John are going to crack on anyway. There's no time lapsing. We're just going to get on and make this pipe a lot better. I am just sorting out making the new slam panel, which brayed my head in last night. Working out, I want to be, I could just throw it all together, but then it's not going to be serviceable. I've put a bit of thought into it. If I need to take the radio out, if I need to take the intercooler out, if I need to take the aircon radio out, could do all that stuff. So the brake pipes are in, the clutch, we've got a clutch. Sam put the aftermarket reservoir that we put in there. Everything's just a bit chucked everywhere at the moment. I am going to, obviously, last night, you know me, working away, I'm going to have a quick tidy up in here and I'm going to jump back on with this and try and get all this sorted out so it's nice and strong, be like a bloody tank. So yeah, what do you reckon, Ellie? Your garage is so messy, Dad. Stay away from here in all fairness, Ellie, there's bloody filings everywhere. So yeah, I'll get cracked on.
Tell you
Right, that's it. The front slam panel, the spacer in front end now is done. All I need to do is polish that up, polish that, just because that's where the grill will fix onto. That's where the lights will go. Now this is exposed, but we ain't got time. When we find the scrap one, we'll have all this cut out and all this sorted out. And we'll make a really, really good crash bar. But it's pointless making a crash bar for that. All I do is I'll get a bar in there or a bit of box section just welded in afterwards, just before we go, because we're out of time. We're proper out of time. Sam's finishing that door up, getting the window switch working. Then I'll need to put in the door pocket somewhere. The door pocket over there. I'll have to get the window switch in, like that one there. So I'll get that window switch in. Got my hood on. So yeah, yeah, we're getting on. Just got to get on now. I think we're going to bring it forwards, put the drive shaft in, build up the front brakes, get all the brakes assembled, get the caliper sent back because surcharge on them, do the gearbox mounts, do all that while this is all exposed. It'll help me be able to do the front dogleg mount and the rear dogleg mount. So we'll get it on the 2-post ramp and up in the air, which I haven't been up in the air for a while, and see if I burnt through the floor doing the centre console. That I have to change. The centre console has to go back ever so slightly, like 5 mil, because when you on the long shift and you go for 6, it hits on the centre console. But there we go. We're always going to get little teething issues. Also, I'll say a massive thank you to John the legend, for bending me these, because I would never have bent them or made it look as nice as that. Right, so we've got the Cavalier on the ramp now, and we're just going to take the front wheels off, get the wheels off, and get the suspension, the shafts, the brakes, all that built back up. And then we need to sit it on the ground to work out the orientation of the engine and get the gearbox mounts in. So we'll just jump in and get that done now. Very nice, very nice. It's like an apocalypse car. Right, so that is the mount there, basically I've made for the gearbox mount. 2 bits of angle, notched out. They are what they are, notched out. Maybe I got my measurement wrong a bit there now looking on, but I'll get that welded along there, up there, down there, both sides. And then I'll sit them nice and get them as square as I can. And then I'll put a little bar across the top, just to give it a bit more strength to stop it wobbling about like that. But that's it. Wicked. Let's buzz her up. Turn that off. Right, there we go. There is the mount. Done. I'll get some black on it afterwards, just clean up that loose rust up there, just as a bit of a soft pad round. I'm just going to go and get a bolt that has an Allen key on, because there's obviously see my issues there. So that's the front mount done, and that is the engine now. The strap is off, so it's sat on its own thing. The only thing I have noticed is we are very close, not too close, very close there. So I'm either going to get a file in there and file it, or I'm going to get in with a slitting disc and just try and do that. There's an oil leak there, or it's just excess. And then what I'm going to try and do now is go to the motor parts place and get it, try and find a dogleg mount that we can bolt up on there like a Clio one, and then bolt into there. So right, yeah, I'm going to go crack on. So I got back from the motor parts place and I did get that, but that's nearly £40. And then I've been up the top, I'm like, I'm sure I can make a dogleg mount out of something like that just to save money, because we've spent enough on it already. So I'm just going to work them out now. That's nice. that is the back dog leg mount. Welding's a little bit splattery, but because it's pipe that's like 50 million year old, but it's not a massive thing, and I wasn't chopping up a 30-pound mount, so that will do, because that's the main strong one there, which you can have a look better. So that just wants wire brush round and a bladder in black. That's all we're doing, bladdering everything in black. Got all this welded up now. I'm just going to dress this back, and that front end is all right, but I can't do any painting out because I need to work out a few brackets, but I'll dress it back. Even if we put the radiator in, I'll just sheet round the radiator or something like that. Emptied a can of black, which I will go around the engine bay, right? That's all it's getting. Remember, it's charity fun run car, but that bar now looks good. All the rad pack fits. We've got the little tabs there for the radiator. The only thing I've got to do is tabs for the lights, but for Sam to be able to get on, at least now we could chuck the radiator in and I can just cover the radiator up and whatever. Does it have to be so loud when I'm filming? Tell him shut up, Nate. Tell him shut up. Say, oi, shut up. I like the way you're doing that, Nate. I like the way you're doing that. Yes. Right, so we haven't had the engine running yet, and it's the 9th of May we're leaving, and I don't even know what day it is today. But Thursday, me and Nathan are on a track day with his mate Jed that's there. I'd say hello, Jed. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, he's a proper yakalite up north. So they've been down tonight. That's why the car's moved back, and they've been getting on with the Enduro K. So I'm going to slap a bit more paint on. And I think me and Nathan having a Chinese. We might even get the sim rig going and have a couple of laps around Cadwell Park. We shall see. So today we are going to attempt to get a tune out of the Cavalier.